Hello, welcome to my vlog. My name's Kev, if you've never seen me before in your life. And this is my vlog where I show how I get through my life, stay stable, and try to work towards a good life while living with a handful of mental health disorders. Those mental health disorders are schizoaffective disorder, which for me is a combination of schizophrenia and bipolar 1. I also have cPTSD, Inattentive ADD, and ARFID, which is avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. And so in this vlog, I tried to show just what I do throughout the day and throughout my days to cope with that and to try to have a productive and meaningful life. I go through ups and downs. I'm not perfect. I don't do everything correctly all the time. And so in this week, we get hit. I'm in the Boston area, and this week we get hit with a blizzard. And it's the end of the week now. I'm doing pretty good, and we're still getting hit with snow. It is snowing like crazy. So it was an interesting week. I tried to spend some time outdoors, doing social things and traveling a bit. I also spend a lot of the week just trying to get things done. During this week, it is Eating Disorder Awareness Week, and I believe Thursday is ARFID Awareness Day, so I was trying to do things for that as well. So if this is your first time to the vlog, welcome. If you've been following all along, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And I'm gonna send you from this wintry wonderland, which is my town of Beverly, to the intro. And I hope you enjoy the vlog.
Hobo these roads in worn out shoes, carry my load, but not nothing to lose. Long forgotten miles of tourist trials wore away and weathered my blues. Now I've got nothing left but dreaming to do.
Good morning. Happy Monday. We had quite the storm last night. It's about 6 in the morning and I'm just waking up, making my coffee. And we have what they call a nor'easter, which is a storm that comes in from the northeast and really hits us hard. And you can see out that window, it's pretty snowy out there. So it's 6 in the morning. I'm making my coffee and I'll check in a little bit. Cheers. Good morning. Cheers. I got my coffee here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy out there. The snow is really it's blowing sideways and upwards and everything. It's a really big storm. But I'm gonna have my coffee, kind of wake up a little bit and do my coffee and comedy, watch some comedy. My brain is kind of negative right now and has a lot of dialogues going on in it. And I'm waking up feeling like I'm in crisis. I've only slept, let's see, I slept about 4 hours, and so I want my brain to kind of settle down, watch some comedy, maybe do some laughing, and that'll get my mood going in the right direction. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And then it's Monday, so I normally do my morning Daily Grateful. So first coffee and comedy, and then Daily Grateful. Hey, I have my coffee here. I've been sitting here having my coffee and kind of watching YouTube, trying to look out the window but the window is just all snow and ice. You really can't see much outside the window. I did my daily grateful this morning, and that's been good. I've also been sitting here on my Discord and chatting with people, which has been really nice. And I'm just grateful that I'm in my nice warm house, and it's got the cold nor'easter going on outside, high winds and lots of snow, and everything's going to be closed today. The banks, the stores, maybe the gas station will be open, but not till later. So I've just been kind of enjoying that I'm nice and cozy and warm, and enjoying my coffee this morning. I'm probably gonna make some more. I'm not in a big hurry to go through my morning routine yet. It's still, it's only 7:30 in the morning. And I've already done my daily grateful and uploaded it to YouTube and checked all my emails. I found today that, let me check again because I forget. Yeah, my little milestone might be reached today, because my YouTube subscriber count is right now 2,997. So I'm thinking maybe sometime today we'll reach 3,000 subscribers, which is crazy for me to think about. So I look forward to that happening at some point today. And yeah, like I said, I'm not in a big hurry to move through my routine yet. I'm just sitting here enjoying the morning, enjoying the warmth, listening to some music, doing some chatting on Discord, and yeah, I'll get moving when I'm feeling it in a little while. Hey, well, I made myself, oh, it's too hot to pick up. I made myself a baked potato because I was getting hungry, and I'm trying to show it to you, but the bowl is really hot. Hot, feeling hot, hot, hot. Let's see if I can pick it up. Here's the baked potato. And the bowl is really hot. I can't pick it up. But anyways, I was sitting here feeling hungry. It's still 8. It's 8 in the morning, and my ARFID, my eating disorder, it's the first thing in the morning is really hard to get something to eat. And to put something in my belly I really don't want to eat, but I'm starting to feel really hungry. This past week I didn't eat very much. I just kind of went on one small meal a day because I was sick. So I'm waking up feeling hungry, and I don't have a lot available to me, but I have a potato. I usually have a potato available. So I baked a potato, put some salt and pepper and butter on it, and that's going to be my breakfast this morning. And that'll make my stomach feel better. And then I'll probably think about moving on with my day. Hello, so I'm back. I did my routine and somehow my phone ran out of memory. And so I just spent the last 2 hours figuring out how to clear some space and on my phone so I could keep vlogging. I'm surprised because I cleared my phone last night and I just made a few videos today and already my memory was full. So I think I cleared some space. And I really just emptied my phone of everything, including YouTube. I took my YouTube app off my phone. But hopefully, I also made a plan and wrote an email about getting a new phone, and so I can keep vlogging because it's really hindering my process. So I kind of open the shades. If you see here, even these big, I'm on the 3rd floor, and these windows are just covered in snow because the wind is so crazy right now, and that you just can't see out these windows. I kind of feel like I'm trapped indoors, but it feels good. What I'm planning on doing is sitting here and just doing some work. I have some emails to write, some marketing to do, and I also want to look at my different projects, open my book of many things, and do stuff like that. So I'm gonna kind of put on my work hat and actually get some work done. Hey, so I did about 3.5, 4 hours, probably about 3.5 of writing. I also did a Google meeting check-in with 2 of my friends, and we kind of did a work session, but we kind of talked a lot too. So, but that was nice. I got a lot of writing done. I wrote about 3 different songs, and so I'm writing about songs that I wrote for the book. And now I'm tired. I had the potato earlier, and then I had a can of steak and potato soup, so I'm feeling okay. The roads are just starting to get plowed a little bit. There's still nobody outside, so I don't want to go to the store yet, but I do need to get to the store to get a few things. So what I'm going to do is take a little nap, and then hopefully when I get up, the roads will be a little more clear and I can go to the store. And I'm tired. Okay. Hey, I'm out in the storm. It's still snowing a little bit. It's pretty cold out. We've got a lot of snow here. Feels nice actually. Kind of shocking my system a bit. I need to go to the store and get some creamer, some dinner, and maybe a snack. And hopefully the store is open. So you can see it's pretty white out here. We got a really big snow pile right here. It's as high as the sign. Hey, so the gas station was open. There's not a lot of people out because a lot of the street is not plowed yet. It's just all, it's like they plowed and then it's kept snowing and they haven't replowed. So anyways, I got some creamer for my coffee. I got some noodles for dinner. I got a vanilla soda. And I got a snack called Bugles, which is kind of like a salty crisp. So it feels nice walking out here. The snow looks pretty, so. Hey, so I ate my dinner, and I had a snack, and I have a coffee. And now I was just going to play my video game RuneScape. And just have a relaxing evening. I got a lot of writing done, which I'm happy about. I've been kind of frozen with my writing, and so I'm glad I did some writing. looking forward to doing more writing tomorrow. So tomorrow, I have a trip to a cardiologist tomorrow, and that's far on the other side of Boston, so I've got some traveling to do tomorrow. But I think that's going to be it for me today. I'm just going to play some RuneScape and for a couple hours, and then probably go to bed early so I can get up nice and early tomorrow. And that's the end of the nor'easter. It's still snowing out a little bit, but I'm sure by the morning the roads will be clear and everything will be good. So I will say goodnight for the evening unless something else happens. And I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm just getting up. It's about 8 in the morning. Slept okay, and I'm feeling a little stressed. And I'm gonna do my coffee and comedy before I jump into work and stuff. Today I'm gonna be, this morning, I'm gonna be working on my finances a little bit to write up a little email to my sister about where my money's going, and she's gonna kind of help me see what I can do better with my money after looking at that. So that's my task for this morning, and then later today I'm gonna be going to a cardiology appointment. And then I'll be in Boston, and then I might go, might do some other stuff. So rather than get overwhelmed right now, I'm just gonna have my coffee, try to watch some comedy, and rest and relax a little bit because I'm a little anxious in my chest. So, all right, good morning, happy Tuesday. Okay, I'm not sure where I left off, but I could just rewatch my last video, but this morning I had to put together a letter for my sister, who is kind of helping me with some of my finances, and I had to write a letter kind of explaining where my funds are going, and that was really stressing me out. I knew about it last night, right before bed, that today I would have to write this letter. It kind of made it hard to sleep last night, but I was able to kind of work it out in my head and then go to sleep. And this morning, trying to do coffee and comedy, I wasn't able to do coffee and comedy because I had to write this letter. And I might be rehashing everything that I've already talked about, but I'm just kind of doing it in my head so I can catch up in today. So I wrote the letter, I feel good about it, kind of explained where my finances are going. I had a really good idea of a step to move forward and a solution. I put that in the letter. And now what I'm doing, why was I doing that? Okay, I haven't done my routine yet. Didn't really do coffee and comedy. What I'm going to do is laundry. That's what I was about to do. I'm getting picked up for a ride to my cardiologist appointment at 2 o'clock, and it's 10 o'clock now. So I want to quickly do some laundry, and because I don't really have anything that fits that I want to wear that is clean. So I just want to run a little laundry through, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna do my morning routine, which is take my meds, take a shower, and then I'll probably put my pajamas back on because the clothes I'm gonna wear today will be in the laundry. My brain's going a mile a minute, and I just hit a stop sign. So that's what I'm gonna do. My next step is laundry, morning routine, and I'm gonna put on some relaxing jazz music to kind of bring my brain is very loud, and so kind of to quiet my mind and bring the atmosphere down a little bit. Hey, so the sun is shining and the streets are melting. Large, big snowbanks on the side. I just ran to the store to get something to eat for breakfast. I don't feel like I can eat anything. I was looking around the store for something to eat and couldn't really find anything. I got these pastries just to get my appetite going, but I don't feel like I can eat those either. It's gonna be really hard. It's gonna cause me anxiety. And then I'm just kind of stressed about today. Just getting hit with waves of anxiety just about the day and everything because of having to eat. But it's windy and cold. Hey, I took a shower, gone through my whole routine. All I could really get down to eat today was a donut. And I was having high anxiety, verging on panic attacks. So I thought I'd just sit down and relax for a bit while I'm getting ready to. I'm gonna wear a lot of layers today because it's very cold out and I'm gonna be outdoors. So I have an hour before my ride gets here. So I still have to get changed and kind of pack up because I think I'm gonna be staying tonight at a friend's house. So pack up my backpack right here. So yeah, I'm just sitting and relaxing for a little bit. I'm having some pain and I'm doing breathing exercises and stuff like that. Trying to get ready within an hour. Hey, so I'm in the subway, I'm in the blue line. I was on the orange line and I needed to go to the red line. And I missed my stop and then I got off and now I ended up on the blue line. Now I'm trying to find my way back onto the orange line. Oh, and I'm just going through all these different tunnels. It's very rare is the time when I get turned around on the subway. I kind of know this like the back of my hand, but I'm in a particular spot that I haven't really been to. All right, here we go. Orange line to Forest Hills.
Attention passengers due to the storm. The MBTA
Looks like I'm going the right way.
Let's
see if the signs still say anything. I think I gotta go up this weird stairwell. My cardiologist appointment went really well. They let me know that everything is doing really well. My heart is in good shape. And they ordered some imaging. And all right, let's see where I am. I'm looking for the orange line. Oh, now I gotta do a U-turn. All right, so yeah, so that's where I got turned around. It's because I had to do that U-turn. But I'm going the right way now. So, my heart's in good shape. They're gonna do some imaging and to get just a good picture of what it looks like. We're also gonna do a stress test and do some other tests. But he said everything looks really healthy and I don't need to worry for the next year or two. But I get a checkup every year regardless. So that's good. So now I'm on my way to hang out with a friend for the evening and do some socializing. And I'm looking forward to getting a caramel latte. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. So last night, yesterday I went to my friend's house and we hung out, we watched Bob's Burgers, which is a funny show if you haven't seen it. It's a cartoon show. And then I couldn't sleep. So I was just awake all night, fidgeting and tossing and turning and So finally, throughout the night, just kind of tossing and turning, and finally at 5 in the morning, I see that the buses are running. So I thought, why not go catch the bus and head home and get home nice and early and go to sleep. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna head home. It's gonna take me, it's 5 in the morning now, and I gotta catch a bus to the subway and take one subway to another, and then take that subway to the train, and then take the train home. It takes about 2 hours depending on when the train leaves and stuff, so I'll probably get home about 8:30 or 9 in the morning. So let's see. My mood is pretty good. Having insomnia like I do, I'm kind of used to staying awake all night. Doesn't really make me grumpy, you know. I'm kind of used to it, so. All right, I'm getting cold. I'll check in later. Well, I made it back to Beverly. Made it back home. It is 7:15 in the morning, and I got a Dunks. So I left at 5:15, got home at 7:15, almost exactly 2 hours. And it was a really quick trip because, like, right when I got to the bus stop, the bus came. Right when I got to the train station, the train came. And so I didn't have to wait around at all. I almost didn't have time to get a coffee. So it was a nice quick trip home. Took exactly 2 hours. Now I'm going to go home and probably take a hot shower and get some sleep. And I'll check in a little while.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, and it's about 1 in the afternoon, and I got a nice nap. When I came home, I didn't really do anything. I just stripped down to my pajamas and hopped into bed and fell right to sleep. So I feel well rested. I'm really groggy waking up, but I'm going to go over there and make some coffee, and in my backpack I have my meds for today because I was staying over someone's house. So I'm gonna go over there, make some coffee, take my meds, and do a little coffee and comedy in the early afternoon. I'm feeling pretty good, and I think it was a smart idea to come home and get some sleep and start the day right. So here we go, coffee and comedy on Wednesday.
Hi, so I'd done my coffee and comedy and I took my meds, but it's about 3:30 in the afternoon and I'm hungry. I don't really have anything that I want here. I do have some steak and potato soup, but I've had that so much lately, I don't really feel like I can get it down. So I had the idea that I need to take a shower. I want to change my clothes and do some cleaning around here, but first thing I need to do is go to the store and get some food. So I did that, and I was trying to think of what food would be good. And really, I had my mind set on hot dogs. I was like, I think I could get down some hot dogs now. I could probably have hot dogs later too. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some hot dogs. I'm gonna get a soda and a snack. And I went there, they didn't have any hot dogs. So I went to another store, they didn't have any hot dogs. So I had to change my idea on the fly, and I got this sandwich, which is a steak and cheese sandwich you heat up in the oven. And so that's gonna be my lunch today. And then for later, I got chunky beef chili. And I really like chili. especially with a lot of meat in it. So, and this is usually something I can get down, so I just grabbed it because I was getting a little frustrated that they didn't have hot dogs. And then for snack later, I got some Smart Food. So, been staying away from sugary, chocolatey stuff. Last night, I had some sugary, chocolatey stuff, and I couldn't sleep. So, because I haven't been having very much chocolate and sugary stuff, except for the soda during the day. But I usually only have like one soda, so. Anywho, what I'm gonna do is get this cooking in the oven on low, and the first thing I wanna do is get something in my belly because I'm feeling hungry. And then I'm gonna, after I eat, take a shower and probably do some, change my clothes and probably do some cleaning around here. I got some dishes I see and some trash that needs to be brought down. Want to make my bed, just make everything nice and clean, and it makes me feel like I can be creative and more productive. So it also brings up my mood. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook the food and eat, and then take a shower. Hey, just checking in. I ate my steak and cheese sub, and I kind of burnt it, but it still tasted good. And I'm having a soda. I'm not sure what I want to get done today. It's about dinner time now, and I just had lunch. And now would be the time of where I would kind of look at what I want to get done. I had on my list today to get done was to do some writing in my book today. So I'm sitting at my desk, I have a soda, kind of have everything that I need. I think I'm just gonna open up my files and kind of read through some of my writing and see what I can do for writing today. So my goal is to spend at least an hour writing. Often after I've spent an hour of writing, I'm kind of in the flow and I just go for a couple hours, 2 or 3. So that's my plan from here. And I kind of want to go back to bed and take another nap, but I want to be able to sleep tonight when it's time to go to bed. So I'm trying not to go back and take a nap. So I'm going to sit here and do some work. Hey, so I got some writing done, and not a lot, but enough, and I feel good about it. It's about 8:30 at night now, so I was turning on an episode of Critical Role, and I'm really tired. So I'm just putting on an episode of Critical Role and just gonna relax for the evening, and yeah, that's about it. Just relax for another hour or 2, watch my show, and then get to bed and get some good sleep tonight. So that'll be my evening tonight. Unless anything else happens tonight, I'll probably see you in the morning. Cheers, happy Thursday. Waking up, I slept pretty good and slept pretty deeply last night. So I'm waking up very slowly. I had my coffee, and so I'm just sitting here having my coffee, watching a little late night comedy, and I have my RuneScape game on, just kind of checking in with that. And that's it. Eventually, I'm gonna have my cup of coffee, go through my routine, and then open my book of many things and see what I have for the list on my list for today. Today is, if I remember correctly, is ARFID Awareness Day. And Thursday, the 26th. So I think what I have on my list to do is to write some sort of social media post for today, acknowledging that it's ARFID Awareness Day and that I have ARFID. I think I have some other things on the list. Mostly I think today is focused on ARFID.
So, anywho, that's neither here nor there. I like that phrase. Have you ever heard that phrase? That's neither here nor there. What I'm doing now is my coffee and comedy, waking up. I got the windows open and sunlight coming in and just kind of waking up to the day. And yeah, and checking in with my friends. I text my friends in the morning, and some of them sleep later than I do, so they wake up with a cheers, with a little coffee, and a little heart. So I'll send out my morning texts, have my coffee, catch up on the news, and probably try to do some laughing with some Critical Role before I do my routine. Happy Thursday. Hey. So I'm doing okay. I'm putting on some jazz music and I'm about to go through my routine. This morning when I was having my coffee and comedy, I ended up writing a post because today is ARFID Awareness Day. And editor Kevin will put up the picture for that post right here. Wee, right there. That's the post that I wrote this morning. I feel good about it. It's on all of my social medias. I generally post on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Patreon. So if you follow me on any of those, you'll get my posts. So I did that. Now I'm feeling like I want to go through my morning routine, take my meds, take a shower, get changed, putting on some music, and I will check in afterwards. Hello. I've gone through my routine, and now I was going to, I already know, but I was going to get out my book of many things, which is here in my backpack, because I was on the road. So that's what I love about this table right here, is it's like the drafting table is kind of like a desk too, so I can kind of open it up and it's tilted towards me and it's kind of nice. So anyways, let's see, today is Thursday and it's ARFID Awareness Day. So my main thing, I had some things I wanted to do for myself, and that was to do some meditating on my ARFID, and maybe do some writing on it, some journaling, which I probably do. And the questions I was going to ask myself is, what's one honest struggle that I'm having with my ARFID? And that struggle really is money management and poverty, and lack of resources. There we go. And a sign of my progress, well, I'm not at bottom. I was at bottom 6 years ago, and 5 years ago, when I was living on 1 Ensure a day, and I was having trouble getting that down. And I'm doing better where I'm having 1, sometimes 2 small meals a day. And I'm doing better whereas when I have availability to food, I'm actually taking advantage of it. I'm having to eat foods that are unsafe, and but I'm doing it anyway. So even though it's hard to recover from ARFID when you're living with food insecurity, I'm still trying my best and making some progress. But it's still a mountain I have to climb every day. And then what I had on schedule for today was to write a social media post about ARFID, since it's ARFID Awareness Day. And I did that today. So now I'm taking a break. It's not even noon yet. It's 11 o'clock. And so that's what happens when I get good rest. Is I get up, I'm able to go through my routine, my morning comedy and coffee and my routine, and get a little work done all before noon. and noon is usually kind of when I clock in and start working. So I'm gonna take a little time here, relax. While I'm doing it all, I have RuneScape open, and it's a little distraction for me when I'm doing work and in between tasks. It's a little thing that I check in on now once in a while. Also, I belong to a guild in RuneScape, and there's a little chat, and so I'm following along in the chat room for the guild for RuneScape while I'm working. And yeah, I'm thinking about what do I want to do with the rest of the day. I think I'm gonna want to do some work on my book. I have some non-writing things to do for my book that I need to sit down and make notes before I do more writing. So I want to do that today. I want to clean up my workspace and just kind of tidy up around here. So those are some things that I'm gonna work on doing. But like I said, for now, maybe for the next hour, I'm gonna sit here and maybe watch something funny, pick up the guitar a little bit, do my RuneScape, and just kind of relax a little bit. dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Hey, I'm out for a walk. Got some good work done, some songwriting and some regular writing. And I'm going for a walk, and I'm gonna stop at the store and get a soda. I also have to get some toilet paper and trash bags and toothpaste. So just things. It's a pretty nice day. It's very sunny out. It's kind of cold, but the sun feels warm. My mood is doing good, but I need to eat something. I haven't eaten yet. I have chili ready for me at home, but kind of hoping that I see something at the store that I could eat a little easier than chili. But if not, when I get home, I'll just eat the chili. I'm not wanting to eat today, even though it's National ARFID Awareness Day. Every day that's a mountain I climb. Some days it's harder to climb than others. So today it's a little hard to climb. Yeah, but the walk feels good, getting sunlight, some fresh air, and I'll check in later. Decided to walk around the thrift store and can't really get anything, but it's kind of fun to just walk around and look at all the different stuff. It's like a yard sale. Some good books. Anywho, yep, just walking around. Hello. So it was fun walking around the thrift store. Ooh, the sun is so bright. I can barely see. I was kind of looking for some new jeans because none of my jeans really fit. They're either too big or too small because my weight keeps fluctuating. And the jeans that I'm wearing now are too tight around my waist. And my other jeans are way too, they fall down. So I don't really know what size I am right now because it keeps changing. So I was just looking to see if there's anything that might fit, but there wasn't. So I went to the store. I got a nice teriyaki noodle dinner. Oh look, the train's coming in. You see the train behind me? So I got some noodles for lunch, and I got a couple sodas, and I got some Twinkies because I like Twinkies. And I'll probably have the Twinkies first because that'll get something in me to activate my hunger, because I'm not feeling any hunger today. So I kind of just forget about eating, you know. So I'll probably, I'll have a Twinkie and that'll activate my appetite, and then I'll choose. I have the choice between chili with beef or teriyaki noodles with vegetables. So both of those sound okay, and the walk has been nice. So everything is good.
Hey, so my evening is okay. I ate chili, and I'm feeling pretty good. Also had some soda. So I'm thinking I might go to the store because I don't have coffee for tomorrow and I'll probably want it. And if I did do that, maybe I could get a snack or something. So I might do that, but I'm just kind of chilling out here. I have Critical Role right here, old episode that I've seen a million times, and I have RuneScape over here. And oftentimes while I'm watching Critical Role and RuneScape is going, I'm picking up these guitars and doing some songwriting or just fiddling around on the guitar. And then over here, I can do some writing. So this is an ADD, a good setup for ADD, because everything that I want to do is right there. I can just turn my chair and do it. So yeah, I'm just kind of spending the evening doing this and that and watching a little Critical Role, playing a little guitar, playing a little video games. And I'm thinking about maybe a snack and going to get coffee for the morning.
Hello, I decided to venture out and go get a snack, and I was not going to. I was just going to go the night without one, but I figured I would get coffee for the morning. That way I didn't want to go outside in the cold, but I figured I would be more grateful tomorrow morning if I get up on this coffee and I don't have to go outside in the cold. So the other thing is I didn't really want to have chocolate or candy or ice cream, anything too sugary. So I got crackers. I got Ritz crackers, and I have peanut butter at home. So I thought I would have peanut butter and crackers tonight, which I haven't had in a couple of years, but I used to eat it all the time because it's good protein, it's a good snack, and I kind of grew up watching movies with my dad, and we would eat crackers and peanut butter, and it's just like a little tradition of my own that I have that I enjoy. So tonight I have crackers and peanut butter. Tomorrow I have coffee. It's really cold out, so when I get in the house I'm gonna take a long hot shower.
Good morning, cheers. Happy Friday. Today's Friday, yeah, wow. I slept really well last night and woke up really early this morning and decided to stay in bed and get some more sleep. And so now I'm up, I got my coffee, and it's about 8:30 in the morning. Normally I get up about 6, so it's about 8:30. I'm having my coffee and I'm doing my daily grateful. And my mood is okay today. It's kind of it's neither good nor bad. It's just kind of flat, you know. So I'm having some trouble thinking of things, new things to be grateful for. Of course, I'm grateful for my house, my family, my friends, the things that I have. But in the morning, I try to think of very specific things that I'm grateful for, that's going to happen that day, or that is happening in the morning, or that I'm feeling in the moment. And so far, I've put, I'm grateful that my morning mood is good. You know, it's okay. And I have coffee supplies for the day, and that I'm gonna be social tonight in Boston, and that I'm vlogging today. So that's 4 things, and normally I want to put 5 things. But my mood is kind of flat today with anhedonia. Normally I have cannabis that helps me with the anhedonia, but I don't have that this week. So I'm kind of just going without. And it hasn't been too bad, it's just been, my mood doesn't get very good, and it kind of stays flat. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working here. I got doing my coffee and comedy and doing my daily grateful and just taking my time. I'm not in a hurry to list 5 things. I really just kind of put my book here and sit and watch comedy and look out the window. And when I think of something that I'm grateful for, I write it down. So that's how my Friday is going. Pretty good so far. All right, I'll check in later. Hey. Cheers. I just did my daily grateful. Maybe editor Kev will show the thumbnail right here. I called it Anhedonia Morning because I'm feeling a lot of anhedonia. And so now it's, it took me a while to do that. Now it's 10 in the morning. And I'm just relaxing. And I don't have any, next will be to go through my routine, but I'm not in a hurry to do that. I want to relax because I'm feeling some anxiety come on about the day. I had plans with someone to maybe go food shopping today. I don't know if that's going to happen or not because I haven't heard from them. And I'm feeling sheepish about reaching out. Because I feel like I've already asked for this help twice. I don't want to ask a third time. So I'm just kind of waiting to see if I'm going to go food shopping today or not. And I'm going to go through my routine soon. So that's me checking in. I'm also texting with my friend Kay. And that's nice too. Hey. I've made it through my routine and took a shower, took my meds, put on some clean clothes. And now I don't know what to do with myself. My friend was going to, one of my friends was going to help me go food shopping today. And I'm having trouble reaching out to remind them. And peer specialist Kevin would give myself the advice to send them a text and see if there was still something they are able to do today. In real life, Kevin, trauma Kevin is having trouble doing that. And we were going to go, they were gonna bring me shopping this past Monday, but nobody's done anything wrong here. I want to put that forward, you know. I'm just relaying what has happened in my perspective and to see if you can understand maybe why I'm having trouble reaching out today. We canceled Monday because of the huge blizzard that we got, but there was no type of rescheduling in the cancellation. It was just, we're not going shopping. So, and it was really hard for me to reach out for help in the first place. And then it got canceled without a reschedule. And so I had to write and ask if we could reschedule, which felt like a whole asking for help all over again. And they said yes, and we rescheduled for Friday. And today's Friday, and we haven't talked about it since. And but I had it in my head that we were going to go today, and they might have been caught up with life, or it might have just not been put in the calendar or something. But like I said, but it feels like me asking for help a third time for something that is going to cause me great anxiety and shame, which is having someone bring me out and have them buy me food, which is very hard for me to ask to do. But they did offer it, you know, and I would just like try it, but it's a hard thing for me to do, to have someone buy me food. And now to ask for a third time, I'm finding it very hard to do that today. So that's kind of where I'm stuck in my day. Like I said, mental health peer specialist Kevin would suggest that I send a gentle reminder text without pressure, just saying I am available to go today if that's still happening, something like that. But where I'm at in the morning, in my head, I don't feel safe doing that. I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint what it is, but I'm having a hard time asking, and for me it feels like I'm having to continue to ask for help, and asking once was really hard. So that's where I'm at. I did wake up early this morning, kind of just waiting to see if I would get a text saying, are you ready to go to the store, and stuff like that. But that hasn't come. So I don't know what my plan forward is with that situation. Right now, I'm just thinking I'm gonna wait until this afternoon, and if I don't hear anything, I don't hear anything. And then go spend the weekend at my friend's. I don't know if I'll have the courage to text a reminder, to be honest. I would love to think that I will do that, but I don't see that happening. So that's where I am. I'm doing a lot of sitting by the window, breathing, and just trying to be present in the moment, thinking about how I'm okay. I was looking at my food situation. I have two things available for me for breakfast. I have teriyaki noodles or crackers. So really just teriyaki noodles. And that's gonna be hard to eat for breakfast. I do have funds to go across the street and buy something small for breakfast, like a pastry or a donut or something to get my. I really don't want to eat. I don't want to spend money on food, and so my brain's kind of spinning around, and when it's like this, I don't want to make a decision because I'm afraid of making a wrong decision. I think my safest decision is just to have some noodles and bite down hard and swallow and move forward from there. I feel very shaky and my adrenaline's going. So it might not appear like that. I probably look like I'm calm, but I'm not. Inside, my brain is exploding, and all my thoughts are right in my face. So, all right. Peer specialist Kevin here. Let's make a plan to move forward. What do I need? I need to eat something. So my plan is I'm gonna go eat those noodles. That's my next step. And I'm gonna do some breathing, some relaxing, and trying to be mindful in the present. I'm gonna put on some light jazz to keep my brain a little occupied. I find that classical music or jazz music, instrumentals, they keep my brain busy in the background, and it keeps some of the dialogues at bay, you know, and makes my brain a little more tolerable. So I'm gonna put on some jazz, make some teriyaki noodles, and that's my moving forward one little bit, and we'll check in after that and see where to move from there. Thanks for listening.
Excuse me, I just sneezed a bunch of times from the sun. So I'm out for a walk because work through my anxiety, and my adrenaline is pumping, so I don't feel triggered, but that is a sign of being a PTSD trigger. So I'm out for a walk. I couldn't finish the noodles. I got halfway through the noodles. They were really hard to swallow, and so I got a can of ravioli at the store. I also got a soda. And I also had a meeting online with a friend where we both got to kind of talk about the anxieties we were having today, which was helpful for me. And this is just me finding the next step forward. I'm gonna go home and try to have some raviolis.
Hey, so I'm here at home having a little soda and just relaxing and thinking about how I want to move forward. I'm gonna have a meeting with someone who is one of my best friends and my best friend, and but more importantly, part of my inner circle of trusted people, and they just sent me a link to connect so we can have a meeting. So they're gonna help me work through this a little bit, and I know what I need to do. I just need to verbalize it and get some feedback on it. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, I'll check in later. Hey, so moving forward, I don't know where I left off, but I had a meeting with a friend and decided that I didn't need to send out any text and that there's probably miscommunication. And so moving forward, I just wanted to check in because I didn't remember where I had left off. But I have a very loud brain, a lot of conversations and dialogues going, wanting my attention. And so I thought, I don't have anything I really need to do right this minute, so I thought I'd just sit here and kind of look out the window, maybe watch a funny video and try to ground myself, and then I'll probably start packing up for my trip into Boston. So that's the plan so far.
Oh, I think I might sneeze. I hear the train coming too. I went and visited my neighbor. Excuse me. Sorry. Ooh. So I went and visited my neighbor Jeff. Had a cup of coffee with him. Packed up all my stuff. Feeling pretty good. And now I got about 3 minutes till the train comes. That train that we heard is coming from the other direction. But so I'm heading into Boston. Part of my plan is to head and do 2 overnights in Boston and come back early Sunday morning. Sometimes that changes. If I don't get any sleep the first night, I just come home. But I like to go hang out, be with friends, try to be kind of social and do things with other people within my friend circle. So that's what I'm headed to do. Hey, I made it into town and I got a coffee at 7-Eleven. Went and did some errands around town, and now I'm gonna get on the subway head to my friend's house, and I'm feeling pretty good. It's not too cold, and my pain level is kind of low. So, and I just had a burger at McDonald's, so that was good too. So, all right, I'll check in some other time. I don't know when. Hey, happy Sunday. I had a good time hanging out with my friends. I got 2 minutes till my subway comes, and I'm just headed home, and we'll check in sometime on the way back. Hey, well, it's Sunday and I'm home, and I got some rest. I got some food in my belly. I went and I did some jamming with my neighbor Jeff, and that was fun. And the rest of the evening I'm just going to be having dinner and playing some RuneScape and stuff like that. I might do some work, but that'll tune it out for my vlog. I'll probably go home and watch all the vlog footage, really. But thanks for tuning in. We started off snowing, and now we're ending in the snow. I really appreciate you following along on the vlog, and I look forward to doing another one. I'll see you soon. Bye.
True love will find you in the end. You find out just who was your friend. Don't be sad, I know you will. Don't give up until true love finds you in the end. Love will find you in the end. It's a promise with a catch. Only if you're looking will it find you. 'Cause true love is searching too. But how can it find you when she's stepping into the light? Don't be sad, I know you will. Don't give up until true love finds you